What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to yet again another Scooby-Doo movie review. And today we're reviewing Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. This one was a very, very interesting one. Like, I had a lot of thoughts. So, this one went... I knew it took place in a summer camp. This is my first viewing of this one ever. I've never seen this one before, and this was my first viewing. And this one did some actually unique things. Still no real monster. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. The fact is, though, there's something I've always wanted Scooby-Doo to do. And for there to be like a Scooby-Doo horror movie. And obviously that'll never officially happen. But the fact that this is even remotely similar to that is really cool. You got things similar to Friday the 13th in this and Lake Placid. That is so cool in my opinion, and part of me wishes it was just the Friday the 13th stuff. The side characters for first were not very interesting and stuff, but then later it got a lot more interesting. Two of my favorite voice actors of all time are in this. Mark Hamill and Tara Strong are in this. Tara Strong's character, I heard her voice and I was like, is that Tara Strong? I legit couldn't tell. I was like, is that Tara Strong? And I saw the credits and I was pretty sure it was Tara Strong. And Tara Strong is my favorite voice actor. Sorry, Mark Hamill, but Tara Strong takes my whatever. It was really cool what they did with this one because it felt like a Scooby-Doo horror movie, but like for kids, obviously. And the fact is, the monster, the bad guy, was literally trying to kill people. You cannot... He is swinging an axe at their heads. He was trying to kill them. Not even joking. He was trying to kill them. He was trying to kill them. I can't stress that enough. There was an actual thing with them trying to kill someone. Yes, of course, Scooby-Doo, the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, they tried to kill everyone. But this movie, that's not a fair comparison, but whatever. He's trying to kill them. The bad guy is trying to kill them. What in the world? This was not the movie for me to watch. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. This was not the movie for me to watch this late. The fact is, this was a really neat concept. The side characters at first really felt off to me, and they weren't nothing amazing. They weren't some of the other characters we've had, in the last one or some other. But the thing is, the side characters were decent, especially with one being voiced by Mark Hamill and Tara Strong. How can I knock that? And it's the fact that I wish they would have kept some things out of this. There's this little poltergeist or ghost lady or ghost thing that they put in here, which I wish they would have not put in. Because it felt kind of pointless. And they could have done without it. And, at first I didn't really like the fact that the sea monster type in there. And I was like, really? I don't like that. But then it made a little more sense. The little whole poltergeist ghost character one was kind of pointless. The fact is the mystery was pretty interesting. I predicted, it took me a minute to take a guess on who the bad guy was going to be. But when I did guess it and got it right, it was not what I was expecting. So if you want a Scooby-Doo movie with an actual good twist... Not that I haven't had that, but this one has a legitimately, what the absolute heck just happened moment. I'm not even joking. It's in a what in the world just happened moment. Like, it's legit one of those moments, and I haven't seen, it's like, really? That just happened moment? And it's just a good, like, horror. It feels like a kid's horror movie. And I guess you could say Scooby-Doo movies are that. But this one, like, feels like a horror movie. It has that suspense. It has that slasher vibe. It has that Friday the 13th vibe. And I like that. Being a fan of horror, I really like that. It's like really a fun idea for them to do something like that. I'm glad they did it. This one is definitely not my favorite, but it gets a solid 4 rating out of me. It gets a solid 4 rating. I don't think it deserves a lower rating than that. So I had a good bit of fun with this one. And the fact that, like I said, it felt like a horror movie helped sell it even more. Like, not even joking. That's like seriously cool that this was just like, yeah. And it took creative liberties, and even though, see, this is what I like when the monster is fake, when it's something like this. It's really, really cool, the fact that they went with a freaking horror movie vibe. I really liked it. One thing I wanted to point out, though, I almost forgot about it. For some reason, I guess this kind of falls along the lines of with it being with a horror movie feel. For some reason, Daphne is kind of sexualized in this. I can't be the only one to notice that. I'm guessing they're supposed to be adults now, so it's fine, I guess. But it's still a kid's movie. It's not in your face like, oh, yeah, sexy. That is the weirdest thing I've probably ever said in a video. But like, you can kind of tell what they were going for with the way she was dressed and everything in that. And one specific scene where they're swimming. It's not too bad. It's not like, it's just something I noticed. But I'm not going to fault the movie for that. I didn't fault the freaking live action movie that did similar things. So I'm not going to fault it, because I really enjoyed this one. And I think that was kind of some stuff that was done in there for the adults anyway. But the thing is, there's just so much of this one that just feels right. I don't know. I just think that the fact that putting this gang in a situation kind of like a slasher is really cool, and a creature feature type movie is really cool. I like that idea. It feels like at those moments, it feels like, you know, that isn't going to happen, but it feels like the characters can die at these moments, and they're possibly, like when the monster got on the Daphne, I legit, on the Fred and all that, I thought like they legit could die. I'm like, wait, what? I had to remember, what am I watching? Remember what you're watching, Raymond. But the fact is, it's very interesting and a lot of fun. Like, I'm not joking. I had so much fun with this. It's definitely... See, that's the thing, is that when I finish reviewing all these Scooby-Doo movies, I want to do a top 12 of all of them. But the fact is, so many are getting good. Like, they're starting to get really good. I'm looking forward to the next one, which I believe is Curse of the Lake Monster, which is one I really want to watch tonight, but it's really late and I need to go to bed. But the movies are getting surprisingly interesting. I know some get really weird with like WWE and stuff like that later down the line. But as of right now, they're getting really interesting, and I cannot wait to see what is done next, because some of them have fallen into the cheesy category, and some of them just felt like generic Scooby-Doo, and then they things like this one take creative liberties and try to do new things, and it's really nice. And it feels like a genuine slasher, like a horror movie, and I like that. And that's something really cool, and I hope another one around here does something similar, because it'd be good to see a Scooby-Doo movie do this more than once. It's really cool for it to be like an homage to horror, and I guarantee you a lot of older audiences that saw this probably thought the same thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I believe Curse of the Lake Monster is next. I might watch it tonight. It just depends on how I feel here in a minute, but I don't know. I might not. I don't know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.